So in method overriding, if we take a superclass car, in that cost has no meaning, no cost.
No cost.
Mileage, no mileage. So there is no meaning for these methods. If you consider a laptop also, if you ask what is the hard disk of a laptop, they'll ask which brand you're asking. So the thing is, the brand has the value, and the superclass methods doesn't have any meaning. So what I want to do is I want to remove it. But according to method definition, a method has some set of instructions which performs a task. So in that scenario, you can see we are getting error.
Oh,
What is error? This method requires a body instead of a semicolon, right?
so yes.
Yes.
So every method is having a body, but my requirement is I don't want to give the method body. So what we can use is we have a keyword known as abstract. There is a keyword known as what? Abstract. If you don't want to give the method body, we give it as abstract. So now what's the problem is the class car also is getting error. Why? That the type car must be an abstract class to define the abstract methods.
So one second.
Okay.
So here, why we won't give method? By the way,
Why we want to give?
why we don't want to give? I mean, why we are not giving method here?
Method
I mean,
body,
body of the method.
because there is no meaning, right, in displaying no cost and no mileage.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
So without any meaning, why we are wasting the memory,
Memory.
right? See,
Mhm.
ultimately everything is done to save the memory, right?
Mhm.
Here it's saying that abstract methods should be defined inside the abstract class itself. The type car must be an abstract class to define the abstract methods. Means we can declare the abstract methods only inside the
Extra
abstract class.
class.
Now there is no error, right?
Yes.
So here there is no body in the sense we don't require object for the car, right?
Yeah.
Because there is no body itself to the cost and mileage of superclass. So if you see down, you are getting an error. What is the error? Cannot instantiate the type car. Why? For the abstract classes, we cannot create the object. That is the most important thing. For the abstract classes, we cannot create the object because x dot cost, x dot mileage of car is not required. There is no particular body in this car, and we can't create the object also. So what's happening here? The car memory is saved, right? We are saving the memory. We are not creating it. So memory got saved in the sense it's an advantage for the program because any application they require to occupy less memory, fast performance. These things we see, right? So that is happening only because of the abstract class. Understood this? Any doubts?
So abstract word cast. This is called the method.
Abstract method.
This
Abstract.
is
This is called as abstract method.
abstract method. Okay. So
So,
here we use two methods, and same method we use the another class, OD.
Yes. See, Humans have eyes and ears. So
Mhm.
those features only will come to Raju or Ravi or Shiva. Means
Mhm.
Raju, Ravi, Shiva are the objects, or nothing but you can say derives the properties from human, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
If human has these properties in the sense, then these people will have these properties. So if you say car has cost, mileage, then only Audi will have the cost and mileage, right?
Yes.
So abstract
Okay.
is like a feature. It's like a rule. Suppose humans should have these things, means everyone should have these things, right?
Okay.
Like car should have cost and mileage. If I say I'll release a car without the mileage, anyone will take it?
No.
Mhm.
No, right?
No.
So what is important? If you are having any particular brand, you should have some standards. We should force that particular brand to follow some standards. How you can make them follow? Suppose you know RBI is there.
Mm-hmm.
What is RBI?
Reserve Bank.
Reserve Bank.
Yeah, Reserve Bank of India. And every bank follows the RBI rules, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So RBI has a abstract rate of interest method. Means any bank giving the loan without the rate of interest, they can't give it. Right?
Oh.
Simple logic, right? Every bank will follow, whether it's a private, public, anything. So how that RBI is making them follow the standards by having this abstract methods. So abstract is kind of a standard, thus that must be followed by these other brands. Understood?
And other brand have some another method, like Audi may have another method,
Yes.
like okay, speed, like word speed.
Yeah, that can be there in BMW also, right?
Okay. Okay. S-
So,
Got
so
it.
abstract is method or
Yeah.
like what
Abstract is a
name,
keyword.
class name, method. Okay, keyword.
A keyword which can be given to a method when you don't want to give the body.
Okay.
Abstract is a keyword when given to a class. It
Mm-hmm.
means the compiler will understand it contains the abstract methods. See, the
Okay.
compiler gets confused, right? Suddenly you're writing the abstract methods. Why you're writing it can't understand. If you declare the class as abstract, then it will understand that this class contains abstract methods and we should not allocate memory for this. Why? To save the memory, right?
Right.
And not only the abstract methods, we can write the normal methods also.
Sir, then what is the difference between this static and abstract?
Static has already memory. When we declare that
Yeah.
static, if the class loader takes that class and loads into method area, then if it is static, the memory is allocated.
Yeah.
Here, if you don't want to give the method implementation or method body,
Mm-hmm.
then we
Oh,
Use abstract.
okay, abstract. Okay, no body. Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Any other doubts? So every
No.
keyword has a meaning. So what's the keyword? How we are doing it? You need to understand,
Okay.
and you need to search this. Like, what is abstract keyword? What is abstract class? What is abstract method? These things you need to search in Google. Next,
Okay.
here in abstract class, not only the abstract methods, we can write normal methods also. So how to select that normal method? How can we say this is normal method, this is abstract method? Simply, the cost is different in Audi and BMW. So what you can say that abstract methods have different implementation in the subclasses. So which methods must be declared as normal methods which should be having the method body, the methods which are common for all the cars. For example, if you see start, you can say that every car will have a start, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is a common feature for all the cars, and starts with a key, you can say.
Yes.
So this common feature, you don't write it inside the Audi and BMW. For example, if I don't write inside the car, what will happen? I need to write it here inside the Audi, and again I need to write it here inside the BMW. So what happens? Repetition, right? What I start
Yeah.
is
Memory.
written in all the subclasses. If I have 10 cars, in all the 10 cars, I need to write it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Understood?
Yeah.
Next. So to avoid the repetition, to save the memory, what we are trying to do, don't write it separately. Write it in a super class. And inheritance concept, we already know that super class, all the methods are available in the subclasses, right?
Yes.
Are you able to follow? Anyone has any trouble following? You can ask the question.
So what is the difference between this inheritance and abstract one?
Inheritance is reusability, and abstract is defining that abstract methods. If you want to define the abstract methods, we use abstract keyword so that that wastage is reduced. See, previous.
So, but in inheritance also we are using superclass function to the subclass, right? And in the abstract also we are doing the same.
Yes, the same thing. Inheritance feature is advanced. Means inheritance feature is extended using method overriding, where we have saved the memory using the upcasting. Now, even further, we are going to abstract to save even more the memory. So inheritance reusability, saving the memory. Method overriding using upcasting concept, only one reference for all the objects. First Audi will sit in the X chain, then BMW will override that Audi memory and sit in the X chain. So every time there will be only one chain, right? So even though if I have 100 cars, there will be only one chair. In that chair only, one after the other, cars will sit, memories will sit. So
So basically this inheritance is an advanced features, sorry, abstraction is an advanced features of inheritance kind of.
this all comes under OOPS, object oriented programming structure. So what we are trying to do is we are using the inheritance concept, we are using the method overriding concept, we are using the abstract concept. And we are mixing all the things. So previous concepts all will be used in the future concepts, right? Is it clear or not?
Still doubts, sir. I mean, when to use inheritance and when to use abstraction. Like,
Whenever the abstraction is there, inheritance will be there, right?
okay.
Because what is the example we are following? Car has Audi, BMW, Benz, i10, i20, or Ford. These are all cars, right? And car is a superclass, and all these are subclasses. Means inheritance is mandatory or not?
Yes.
Mobile also will have this different companies, but mobile is a superclass, and all these companies will be the subclasses, right?
Hmm.
Understood.
Yeah.
Others, any doubts?
No, sir.
So what we are trying to do, we are writing a start. Why we are writing it inside the car? Because this should not be repeated inside the Audi and BMW. I am writing it inside the car. But I cannot create object for car, right? Then how will you execute this start?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Here, for
Yes, sir.
abstract class, we cannot create the object.
Yeah.
And we are writing a method void start inside this abstract class.
Yes, sir.
So how will you execute this method? We are not able to create the object, right?
Mhm.
Mm. It will not. You are not creating any object with the parent.
So we create the object for the car, so we can use that all the method inside the car. Audi for Audi.
Yeah. For Audi, we can create the object and we can use all the methods of car.
Car.
What is that concept known as?
Inherit.
Yes?
It's a concept is inheritance. Yeah.
Yes. Inheritance itself. Inheritance, super
Extend.
methods
Sorry.
can be called using the subclass objects, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So now we can call the start method using the superclass objects, like say x dot start, we are able to call it
Yes.
Hmm.
x
Yes.
dot start, we are able to call it using BMW object.
Yes.
So reusability, writing once and reusing multiple number of times, that is inheritance concept. Override
Yes.
Yes.
cost is declared and being reused inside the Audi and BMW, that is overriding. Abstraction. So we have all the concepts here, right? Inheritance, overriding, abstraction.
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
Next. So what is an abstract class? It's a collection of abstract methods and normal methods. So instead of saying normal methods, they have given a name, concrete methods. So these are concrete methods and these are abstract
Abstract.
methods. So what is abstract method without a body? What is concrete method with body?
Not.
With Audi. Yeah.
So what is the definition of abstract?
Collection.
Class?
As
It is a
collection of abstract.
methods and concrete methods. So what are abstract methods? The method without any implementation or body, right? The method without any implementation or body, we are saying it as abstract method. And what is concrete method?
Normal.
The method with
With body.
body or implementation. And how do you decide which is an abstract method and which is a concrete method? The method with different implementation in subclasses is declared abstract method, right? And how do you declare the concrete method? How do you decide it? The method with same implementation, instead of writing it repeated number of times inside the subclasses, we write it inside the superclass. The method with same implementation is known as concrete method. Any doubts in the things, definitions, you can ask.
So different implementation means no body, right?
Subclasses, you need to clearly see the different implementation subclasses, right?
Okay, sorry.
Subclasses in the sense, what are the subclasses here already? 50 lakhs is different and 40 lakhs is different or same?
Different.
So the abstract methods are having different definitions. You can say implementation or definitions inside the subclasses, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Different for different subclasses.
Yeah, try to respond, right? You just have
Yes, sir.
to respond.
Yes, sir.
How the definitions are being written based on the concept. How we are designing the concept because of the advantage. What is the advantage? It is saving some memory. You are
Some
not able to create abstract class object, that is saving a memory. Previously, we had to create the memory. Now we are not creating the memory. So some memory got saved. So in a project, we will be using a lot of abstract methods. So we are saving a lot of memory, right?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So we write hundreds of classes, so hundreds of memory is getting reduced. So in this way, we are having this oops followed by the programming. Like Java is following the oops concept. Now, can we?
Sir, uh,
Yes,
ex-
yes.
excuse me, sir. You told for different method we are creating for different classes, right? Like we saw in Audi and BMW, right? So in case,
Definition.
if we are sorry,
Different definition means method is same. Cost.
yeah.
Method,
Method
but
same, right?
different definition. I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you ask your question.
Yeah, so this is right. In this also sometimes in case cost is same for both the brands in case. So we can also use that abstract
No.
See, if it is same, we go for the concrete, right?
concrete. Acha.
And you can see in the
Okay.
market, never both the brands will keep the same cost.
No, yeah, I do agree. Means, according to this example, it may not. There are some
Yeah,
thing we are extending. For
wipers,
example,
like
yeah,
wipers are there for all the cars. Then you will declare it in the
abstract
Method.
in class.
Abstract method.
Okay.
not abstract. It's
So let's
concrete.
assume
No,
we have
sorry, concrete
multiple
method.
cars.
Concrete karna.
Hello.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone? Any?
Got.
Actually, I'm asking like, let's assume we have multiple subclass, like I mean, Audi, BMW, and some other brands like Honda or something. So, and two of the car having same kind of features, and other car having little different features. I mean, some mileage or like something. So, how to declare those three?
You can go with abstract only because only two cars have same, right? Remaining are different means we have different implementation only.
Okay, yeah.
If it is same for all the cars, then we go for the abstract, like concrete. If it is different,
Yeah,
it will be abstract.
oh, in the same brand with different models also we can go with this process.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we can't create object for the car, right?
Ah,
Yes.
So what you can say for abstract classes, we cannot instantiate. Means we
no.
cannot create object.
Object.
Instantiation or object creation both are same. Now, if you observe what I said, abstract is a standard, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This standard must be followed by all the subclasses. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I create a new, I'm launching a new car, and I'm not following the mileage concept. So what happens if I remove this mileage here? It will give error. Why the error is coming? The
Extends it was
type
not getting all this.
the type OD must implement the inherited abstract method mileage.
Manage. Yeah.
Follow the rule. If you are not following the rule, you cannot start the company. Understood the concept here?
Yes, sir.
Abstract is like a rule that all the subclasses should follow. Means if it is a abstract method, then we need to mandatorily give the body here. We need to implement. We need to give the definition. If you don't give the definition, it will give error. Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
This is not compulsory for the concrete method, only for the abstract method.
Yes.
Okay.
Abstract method is mandatory to be implemented. Concrete, anyhow, we are writing once. If you want, you can use it, or else not.
Mhm. Okay.
See, few cars don't have back wipers, right? We have front wipers and back wipers. Few cars give it, and few cars don't give it. Like in the models, we don't give it. Yes or no?
Mhm.
So
Yes, sir.
those things you can say it as what optional. The car company is not taking that. Okay, those are
Okay.
concrete things.
Sir, these method can return any value?
If you want, it will return a value. The return type is our wish, right? The programmer wants to write it, we can write it accordingly.
Okay.
See, the four types of methods I have explained. So whenever the requirement is there, you need to use those four types of methods. Now my intention is how the abstract works. That is my intention. So everyone understood how the abstract works.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
And so whatever the method overriding programs you have written, you can convert them into abstract methods, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Next. So you need to convert them into abstract and do it. Now,
Mhm.
if I give it as static, it's giving an error, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Means what? Static and abstract cannot be given at a time. Okay, so abstract method
Okay.
cannot be declared as static. And abstract is only given to class and method. If you just
Person method.
if you just say abstract int a, it's an error. Illegal modifier, you can't use it. So abstract is only given for a particular class
Class.
One method.
or a method. We can't use it for anything else. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So understand the thing and search about abstract classes, abstract methods. Try the different programs, then you will understand. Okay. Tomorrow we need to see the keywords like this keyword, super keyword, final keyword. Then we can complete this abstraction. Few
Okay.
keywords
Okay.
so that you can understand the entire depth of abstraction.
Okay.
Try to
Okay.
focus on it and understand. See, writing the program, see, just keeping that, removing the body, keeping abstract, removing the, declaring the classes abstract, and at the down, removing the object creation, you are executing, that's fine. That is to get the output. But internally, how you are saving the memory, how it's saving the memory by declaring it as abstract. Those things you need to understand. Okay?
Yes.
Executing is different, understanding is different. Don't just execute, understand. That is the important thing. Because these things, once you are perfect, advance, hibernate, spring, those are not difficult. I'll guarantee you, you'll just go through smoothly through them. No issues at all. But you need to understand it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So on Monday, I'll ask again the questions. Try different. On Monday, I'll ask one question. You should be able to answer. Anyone should be able to answer that. Okay? On this abstract
Okay.
concept.
Okay.
Okay.
So timing is changed from now.
No, just for today actually. So from Monday, it will be 7:30 p.m. IST.
Yes. Yeah.